In Suwanee Town Center in the main city where I live, and y'all gotta check out the car show over here. So they have something called a British car show, and they do it once a year, really, in May. It's May right now, and it's beaming down hot, but it's totally worth it to come here. And you want to know why? Because you get to see cars that you never know existed, or you never knew how good they were. Take example, this Lotus Emira, right? At first I didn't even think this was a stick shift, and it is a stick, a 6-speed manual. Yeah, 6-speed manual. When did you see these? And you know what's best? This car is relatively new compared to the other models. I mean, dude, this is like a 2024, 2025 model with not only just a nice 6-speed, but also a really beautiful cluster of instruments and technology. Like, this car is easily one of the better ones here. Anyway, sorry for the rough intro, but welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're at the Suwanee car show, the British car show, and we're just gonna take a look around and see what cars are interesting. That really got my attention was this Aston Martin. Now, I don't know the name, and I feel like I've heard of it before, but I've definitely seen it around here in the town somewhere. I mean, it's a beautiful car. Just take a look at that leather, take a look at that steering wheel, the matte instruments, and like, this is a pretty, genuinely pretty car. Even from the back, this looks great. I mean, seriously, what an amazing car in general, right? It may not have the analog steering or the analog clusters or instruments, but this car is easily one of a good one. You can find these for actually really good prices, and it's weird because Aston Martins have one failure, and I'll talk about that later. Move on to this one. I mean, Vanquish, bro. This is a classical in the car staple community, right? You got the instrument clusters, you have the mirrors, you have the whole car is built pretty. I didn't even know this was carbon fiber. Seriously, this is just amazing. From what I know, these come in V8 or V12s, I think, last I remember. And I think because this doesn't say V12, I'm pretty sure this is a V8, which is still really nice. The best car here. It's not even a car, it's a moped. My friend has a moped, and I've driven it once before, and these are really actually fun to drive. He has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mirrors? Dude, you can see everything coming your way. It's amazing. It's an amazing car, actually. I quite like it. Apparently, this car is called the Silver Cloud, right-hand drive, and it's apparently just a really old Rolls Royce. Now, look, I'm not into classical cars. I know I'm here, and it sounds hypocritical, but I'm not really into classical cars. And this is pretty damn cool because, I mean, dude, take a look at that old Spirit of Ecstasy, the ventilated grille that looks like an old air conditioning system, which I'm not clowning on, by the way. It looks beautiful. Some guy driving off over there in the distance. You know, the clutch on these is really rough, so I wonder how he's doing it. The mirrors, I mean, this is a old classical mirror. I mean, everything about this car is class. But this was, I think, before Rolls-Royce did the suicide doors, because someone just did a drift. Because the door handle's over here, not over here. So in the back, Rolls-Royce typically opens like this, so you can just get straight on out. But this one opens like a traditional car like that. So I guess this was before that era. Then you see this other Rolls-Royce right next to it. I forgot this one, what it was called, but it looks really luxurious. And it's funny because from what I heard from a lot of other people, Rolls-Royce builds their cars based off of the 7 Series. Now, while I think this was definitely before the BMW acquisition, which is when BMW bought Rolls-Royce, I think this was before that, but you can see the similarities. Within the body, within the shapes, within the leather, everything here looks like it's not ripped out of a 7 Series, but I can definitely see some future similarities between the two. I mean, tray tables, bottle holders, and cup holders. What's another car that has this nowadays? This is that same Rolls-Royce, but with the doors open. Obviously, I'm not going to sit inside of it because that would be rude. However, you can see just how plush that leather is, or that carpet. Now, it's a Flying Spur. So I think this is a... Wait. I thought the Flying Spur was a Bentley. I guess it used to be a Rolls. But seriously, look at this interior, right? It's clean, and it's honestly really comfortable looking, right? Now, obviously, this has that radio or that phone technology and all this type of system, which, of course, grows old over time. But this car looks like a timeless piece if you maintain it well, right? And while the technology is old, the car certainly isn't. I also really love this badge over here. And, I mean, just a beautiful, pretty car all around. But you know what's even funnier? Next to it is this Bentley that has, guess what? BMW rims. Not even close to a BMW, and it has rims. from one. I'm not clowning on him. I'm just saying it. This is 6 liter. That's a pretty huge engine. I don't know exactly what this is, but I mean, it looks really, really interesting. 2004 Bentley Eneridge. Is that Eneridge? Yeah, Eneridge. Something like that. Can't really see the inside because you got really, really dark tints, and I don't want to press my phone up it. You can basically see me, so it's just me talking. But yeah, pretty cool car, honestly. Sick rims though. Caught my eye. It's, from what I know, an F-Type, and this car is the most modern Jaguar that I've seen here so far, and it's pretty, right? Really reminds me, this leather reminds me of the Aston Martin we saw over there, that white one. And while it's maybe pretty, it's a British car, and I want to explain something about British cars in a minute. Voice down because everybody here owns a British car, but look, a problem that I have always with British cars is that they have horrible reliability. It doesn't matter whether you own an Aston Martin, a Jaguar, or a Lotus, a Miura, it doesn't matter. The reliability of these cars has never been good and will never be good. That's just how they engineer these things, right? You know that Aston Martin that we saw earlier, that Vanquish? I think it goes for somewhere around the 200s to even the low 100s. That's a stupid range for a car that's so nice, right? And the fact is that these cars are very similar to German cars. These cars can ride very nicely, but they have their own very, very unique quirks, right? Now, what those quirks are, I have no clue, because I'm not a British car person. I'm definitely more of a German and Italian. If you ask me to point an Italian car, I'll tell you more about it. But from what I've seen today about the British Car Show, it's still really impressive. Thank you, Suwanee Town Center, for holding these types of events. I mean, still a lot of fun, even though I don't enjoy British cars, really, really fun to look at. So, thank you. Comment, like, subscribe for more random content. Honestly, I don't know what I do anymore, so just like and subscribe and see what else I want to talk about. So, peace.